How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give him a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from 2 nights ago. From 2 nights ago, which was April 29th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Darby Allin versus Swerve Strickland in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament qualifying match in the men's division. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Darby Allin went over and advanced in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament in the men's division with the Last Supper. That was match 1, by the way. Match 2, it was the baddies, which are Jade Cargill, Red Velvet, and Kiera Hogan versus Sky Blue, Willow Nightingale, and Trish Adora. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the baddies went over cause Jade Cargill pinned Trish Adora with the Jaded. That was match 2, by the way. Match 3, it was Keith Lee versus Colton Gunn. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Keith Lee went over with the Ground Zero. That was match 3, by the way. And match 4, which was the main event, it was Samoa Joe versus Trent Beretta for the Ring of Honor. And match 4, which was the main event, it was Samoa Joe versus Trent Beretta for the Ring of Honor television title. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Samoa Joe went over and retained the Ring of Honor television title with the rear naked choke. Now after the match, Tony Schiavone interviewed Samoa Joe, and Tony Schiavone brought up to Samoa Joe about defending the Ring of Honor television title in Philadelphia and how he earned the victory and everything. And then Samoa Joe was getting ready to talk, but before Samoa Joe could talk, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Satnam Singh all came out, and the Best Friends, which are Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, and Orange Cassidy, were at the center, at the bottom of the stage by the ring, and as Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Satnam Singh all came down to the stage, Orange Cassidy held Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor back, and then Orange Cassidy went up to Satnam Singh, and Orange Cassidy put his hands in his pockets, and then done the kicks in slow motion to Satnam Singh's legs, and as that was going on, Jay Lethal ambushed Orange Cassidy from behind and beat the shit out of him, and then Sanjay Dutt beat the shit out of Trent Beretta, and then Satnam Singh grabbed Chuck Taylor and threw him into the steps, and then Jay Lethal got in the ring, and as Jay Lethal got in the ring, Samoa Joe and Jay Lethal were brawling and were beating the shit out of each other, and the referees and the coaches and the personnel and everybody all came out to break up the brawl between Samoa Joe, and Jay Lethal. That was cool. Now, besides all that, Shawn Spears cut a promo talking about how Wardlow was a pig and how Wednesday on Dynamite, Wardlow was going up against a man who is 7'3", and Shawn Spears was talking about how he's been in the ring with the 7'3" monster and everything, and Shawn Spears was talking about how the 7'3" monster that Wardlow's going to be facing has PP, which stands for Pinnacle Potential, and Shawn Spears talked about how Wardlow had Pinnacle Potential, but he blew it by turning his back on him and MJF, and talked about how he was no longer going to be having Wardlow's back, and how Wardlow was alone and everything, and how the 7'3" monster was going to beat the shit out of Wardlow and everything. That was cool. Chris Jericho represented the Sports Entertainer of the Week award to himself, because where him, along with the rest of the Jericho Appreciation Society, which are Jake Hager, Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, and Daniel Garcia, all attacked Eddie Kingston and Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz, and how Chris Jericho put a fireball in Eddie Kingston's face and everything, and then after Chris Jericho represented the Sports Entertainer of the Week award to himself, Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz, came out, and Santana attacked Chris Jericho and started beating the shit out of him, and then all the personnel came out to get Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz, away from Chris Jericho and made him go backstage and everything, and Chris Jericho was laid out and everything. That was cool. Tony Schiavone interviewed Swerve Strickland and Darby Allin, and Tony Schiavone brought up that about Darby Allin and Swerve Strickland having a great match, and how Darby Allin is going to be advancing in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the men's division and everything, and Darby Allin was saying, you know, Shane, I didn't like how the match ended. How about we go 5 more minutes? And Swerve Strickland said, now Darby, I know the ending of our match, that wasn't you. You had to do what you had to do. And I appreciate you wanting to go 5 more minutes. But Darby, my man the Limitless One, Keith Lee, and I, we have some unfinished business with Team Taz. So, Darby, go on and win the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament, because I believe in you and everything. And then Darby Allin and Swerve Strickland gave each other a fist bump and everything. That was cool. Tony Schiavone interviewed the Hardys, which are Matt and Jeff Hardy, and Tony Schiavone brought up about Jeff Hardy going to be facing Bobby Fish in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament qualifying match in the men's division on Dynamite and everything. And then Jeff Hardy was saying, you know, Tony, my brother and I, we knew Owen Hart very well. Owen, we love and miss you very much. And it's going to be an honor. It's going to be my honor it's my honor to be in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the men's division. And not only that, but it will be my first singles match in AEW as well. And Matt Hardy was saying, that's right, Jeff. This will be your first ever singles match in AEW. And I, for one, believe you are going to go on, you are going to advance in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the men's division. Jeff Hardy was saying, and think of all the dream matches I could have, Matt. Darby Allin, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Dax Harwood, you name it. And Matt Hardy was saying, you're right, Jeff. Think of all them dream matches. They could all happen for you. You never know. But I do know you were going to beat Bobby Fish's ass and you were going to advance in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament and everything. That was cool. The Undisputed Elite, which are Adam Cole, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish, along with Brandon Cutler, cut a promo, and Adam Cole was talking about how he heard everything the Hardys said while they were being interviewed by Tony Schiavone, and he thought and said that he thought everything the Hardys said was ridiculous because they are not going to win, because Jeff Hardy is not going to advance in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the men's division, and talked about how him and Kyle O'Reilly of the Undisputed Elite are already in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the men's division, and Bobby Fish was going to join them as well and everything. And then Bobby Fish was saying Jeff Hardley, which Bobby Fish called Jeff Hardy Jeff Hardley, and Bobby Fish was saying, Jeff Hardley, Wednesday on Dynamite, like Adam Cole said, you are not going to win. You're not going to advance in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the men's division. I am, because I am going to kick your ass, and I'm going to advance in the tournament along with my friends Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. And that's a fact. And everything. That was cool. Dan Housen came out and with a microphone and cut a promo saying, so tonight is the night that I finally have a face-to-face confrontation with Hook. And everything that Hook has done to me, there's going to be repercussions, because tonight I want to fight Hook. So send Hook right now. Then Hook came out and got in the ring, because Dan Housen was already in the ring, but Hook got in the ring and Hook got in the ring and Dan Housen was saying, I've been having second thoughts, so why don't we do this another time? Hook said, how about we do this now? And so Hook and Dan Housen were staring each other down, and then Mark Sterling came out with a microphone and said, whoa, 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 whoa. Enough. Both of you. Do you people in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania really want to see these two fight? And the crowd started going wild, and then Mark Sterling said, well, too bad. It's not going to happen. Then Tony Nese came out and attacked Hook from behind, and then Tony Nese started beating the shit out of Dan Housen, and then Hook ended up beating the shit out of Tony Nese, and then Tony Nese got an unfair advantage and raked Hook in the eyes, and then Tony Nese was beating the shit out of Dan Housen before Hook got any offense, Mark Sterling got in the ring and tried to hold Hook down. Well, Hook ended up getting out of Mark Sterling's hold and, well, Hook ended up executing a judo throw to Mark Sterling. And then Hook started attacking Tony, and as Tony Nese was beating the shit out of Danhausen, as Tony Nese was beating the shit out of Danhausen, Hook attacked Tony Nese and was beating the shit out of him, while Tony Nese ended up raking Hook in the eyes, and then Hook ended up executing an exploder suplex to Tony Nese and laid him out. Well, Mark Sterling was already laid out from the judo throw, and then Tony Nese was laid out with the exploder suplex. Well, Danhausen got back up, and Danhausen cursed Tony Nese and Mark Sterling as they were out of the ring, and Danhausen attempted to shake Hook's hand, but Hook wouldn't shake Danhausen's hand, and so Hook left the ring, and Danhausen was still in the ring looking on and everything. That was cool. Lexi Nair interviewed the Gunn Club, which are Austin and Colton Gunn. Well, Lexi Nair brought up to Colton Gunn about having his first ever pinfall loss to Keith Lee in AEW and everything. And then, Austin Gunn was saying, "Hold up, Lexi. A loss? Well, I'm gonna say this right now. That was not a loss. Yes, Keith Lee may have gotten the victory, but the Gunn Club, we don't give up. We keep going and everything." And then the Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, came along, and Max Caster brought up to the Gunn Club, which are Austin and Colton Gunn, saying, Gunn Club, every time we team together, we always win. So how about we all team up? And Anthony Bowens was saying, because everyone loves the Acclaimed. And Austin Gunn said, well, we got to talk to our dad. And then Austin Gunn left, and then Colton Gunn said, yeah, we have to talk to Daddy. Then Colton Gunn left, and then the Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, looked on, and Max Caster tried to scissor with Lexi Nair, and Lexi Nair said, no. And then the Acclaimed looked like they were pissed off and everything, and Lexi Nair was just looking on and everything. That was cool. Mercedes Martinez cut a promo talking about how everyone thinks she's a fluke and everything, and talked about how Wednesday she'll be facing Deonna Purrazzo for the Ring of Honor women's title and everything, and talked about how she was going to take out Deonna Purrazzo and she was going to become the Ring of Honor, the undisputed Ring of Honor women's champion and everything. Just cool. And Mark Henry interviewed Samoa Joe and Trent Beretta along with Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy. And, well, Mark Henry brought up to Samoa Joe talking about how Ring of Honor has always been in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and talked about how Samoa Joe was the Ring of Honor television champion and everything, and asked Samoa Joe if he felt flattered on being in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and defending the Ring of Honor television title and everything. And Samoa Joe said, yeah, Mark, I'm flattered to be here, to be able to defend my Ring of Honor television title in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the main home of Ring of Honor. And But as far as my opponent, Trent Beretta, goes, Trent Beretta is a great talent. But he swears up and down that he's gonna beat me and he's gonna become the Ring of Honor television champion. Well, newsflash, that's not gonna happen, because tonight, Trent Beretta, I'm gonna choke you out. And Trent Beretta was saying, you know, Samoa Joe, you think that you're gonna beat me tonight, and you think you're gonna kill me or choke me out? Well, I got news for you, Samoa Joe. It's not going to happen. You're not going to kill me. You're not going to choke me out. So try all you want, but it's not going to happen. And everything. And then Mark Henry said his signature line, well, looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event. And everything. Just cool. Now, besides all that, Taz... Wait a minute. Now, besides all that, Taz, Excalibur, and Chris Jericho done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. Ricky Starks done commentary along with Taz, Excalibur, and Chris Jericho during the match between Darby Allin versus Swerve Strickland in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament qualifying match in the men's division. Ricky Starks done great on Ricky Starks done awesome on commentary as usual. And Ian Riccaboni done commentary... Wait a minute. And Ian Riccaboni done guest commentary along with Taz, Excalibur, and Chris Jericho during the match between Samoa Joe versus Trent Beretta for the Ring of Honor television title. Ian Riccaboni done great on guest commentary. The only reason Ricky Starks done commentary for one match is because he tried to interfere in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament qualifying match in the men's division between Darby Allin and Darby Allin versus Swerve Strickland. And Ricky Starks tried to attack Swerve Strickland, but Sting chased Ricky Starks off and everything. So Ricky Starks ended up going backstage for the rest of the show. That was cool on his part. The referees for the event were... The referees for the event were Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, Stephon Smith, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Darby Allin versus Swerve Strickland in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament qualifying match in the men's division. Stephon Smith refereed the match between the Baddies versus Sky Blue, Willow Nightingale, and Trish Adora. Paul Turner refereed the match between Keith Lee versus Colton Gunn. And Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Samoa Joe versus Trent Beretta for the Ring of Honor television title. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card that's been announced, like I said, all the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night that's been announced, it's going to be Deonna Purrazzo versus Mercedes Martinez for the Ring of Honor Women's title. Chris Jericho versus Santana. Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Fish in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament qualifying match in the men's division. Wait a minute. The match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night so far, it's going to be Deonna Purrazzo versus Mercedes Martinez and an Owen... Look, hold on. Excuse me. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night so far, it's going to be Deonna Purrazzo versus Mercedes Martinez for the Ring of Honor Women's title. Chris Jericho versus Santana. Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Fish in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament qualifying match in the men's division. The Blackpool Combat Club, which are Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, and Wheeler Yuta versus the Andrade Family Office, which are The Butcher, The Blade, and Angelico, and Wardlow versus MJF's handpicked opponent. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night that's been announced so far looks like it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it. And the match card that's been announced so far for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage Friday night, it's going to be Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter versus Ruby Soho and Toni Storm. So the match card that's been announced so far for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage Friday night looks like it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see it, and I'm looking forward to it. But more matches for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage on Friday night will be announced Wednesday night on All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite. Now, anyway, I just want to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from 2 nights ago, which was April 29th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace. Out.